Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We're going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So let's get it popping. Let's get it started. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. And let's talk about Andy. He's out here coming for NeNe Leakes. OMG. He's coming at her because of her wardrobe, because she wore the same dress twice. I was like, where they do that at? Like, Andy, come on. What you doing? Why are you coming at her? There's so many people that don't even got clothes. There's so many people can't even afford clothes. There's so many people wear the same thing over and over and over because they don't have money to buy clothes. But yeah, Andy is pointing out NeNe Leakes. And is he pointing her out to be shady because he feels like, oh, you got all this money, you got all this style in this class, and you got this fashion boutique store, you should not be wearing the same clothes? I was like, damn, Andy, you really coming at her because she owns, boutiques out here? Like, ooh, are you jealous because she's coming up and she'll still have money after Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she still build off of Real Housewives of Atlanta where she got a boutique shop, baby? I was like, damn, Andy, why you coming for her? Yes, he did. He came from her. He playfully pointed out that she had on the same dress that she wore in her confessionals, Real Housewives of Atlanta, but she previously wore the dress doing Watch What Happens Live doorbell specials in Los Angeles. So he put a side by side basically and make sure he was shady up front. He was shady, shady, shady. I was like, damn, Andy, you ain't got nothing else to talk about but throw shade at NeNe. Your interview with Eva was so boring, and Ashanti, but we love you, Ashanti. We love you too, Eva, that you had to throw NeNe Leakes up in the business. Like, you had to throw shade at her. So is NeNe actually telling the truth when she said that she feels like there's a conspiracy coming after her, that the ladies want to gang up and get her off the show? And then on top of that, NeNe Leakes recently did an interview with Hollywood Lives or whatever the case is, and she said that she don't know if she's coming back because she's saying that she's getting played this as unfair treated, and she feels like she's being disrespected. There's a lot of shadiness going back on behind the scenes, and there's favoritism in the whole 9 yards, and she's going to be reevaluating the situation, whether she should sign up again for Real Housewives of Atlanta. But she's gonna see how this season goes. But she already got Andy coming for her, and Eva Marcel was laughing. Eva Marcel was just like, oh, Lord have mercy. I was like, damn, that's how we do it. I was like, Andy, you are too much. So NeNe Leakes took to IG basically just calling out Andy like, come on, tell me what's the point of this? Like, why are you worried about what I had on 2 years ago, or what I wore or not? Like, I can't wear the same clothes twice. I can't recycle my clothes. And she asked Andy, how many times have you recycled your clothes, your suits, your ties? And she was like, this is pointless. This is messiness. And why do you care what I have on? What's going on? Like, we already got the ladies coming for each other. Now we got the producer, the head man of the show, basically coming, and executives coming after her, coming at her. So does NeNe Leakes have a point where she feels like people are ganging up on her to get her off the show? Are they trying to make it real uncomfortable where NeNe Leakes does not feel like filming anymore, where it's a hostile environment? Is that the case? I was like, oh shit. But she did say that she felt like they were coming for her and they was teaming up, and she told Milo Hampton. Milo Hampton said it ain't true. So what do you guys think about the situation? I was like, Andy, you low down and dirty for that. You came for that woman for no reason at all. And she's been putting money in your pocket for years. I guess she's not appreciated no more. She's not the go-to black woman no more. You got a gang of black women you can go to now. So NeNe is irrelevant to you? Because years ago you wouldn't have came at her like this. I was like, And then also people are asking Andy like, yo, what's going on? Like, why you coming at NeNe Leakes? Like, why are you trying to embarrass her? Why are you trying to poke fun at her? Like, what's going on? And they're getting at Andy like, yo, the mistreatment is real, baby. And so what do you guys think about that situation? And then Andy responded and he said, I said what I said. Andy responded, said, I said what I said, and then he used NeNe Leakes' gift. And then on top of that, NeNe responded, said, and what you said was some bullshit, baby. I was like, So So what do you guys think about this situation? I was like, shady, shade, shade, shade. Andy has done a whole lot when it comes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, he just seems like he can come at them and talk about them bad anytime he wants to. And he talked about the whole cast, especially when Kim was on the reunion. Basically, she started crying foul that all these black women are coming for me. And, you know, I'm being double teamed. It's racism. And Andy was co-signing that shit and saying that they ganged up on her. It was like a gang. I can't control them. I was like, Andy, you doing way too much. But it seems like you're trying to give NeNe Leakes the boot. You're trying to be shady towards her and let the other cast members know that you have the other cast members back. And if NeNe get out of line, you gonna check her like you her boss, like you her slave owner. What's going on? I was like, Andy, you really need that attention. You really had to poke out. You really had to, you know, really show us that she had on the same dress. I was like, that says a lot about you and your staff. It sounds like you guys be trying to find information on NeNe Leakes to put out there and make fun of her. And who knows if the production and the producers and the executives be leaking stories to the blogs about NeNe Leakes. Well, I guess it is what it is. Everybody don't have a good, pleasant time with their employer. You know, we all go through something with our employer, but this is on a big basis where everybody know that your boss, your employer don't like you. Peace. I'm out. One love.